All right, y'all. Welcome to the Poor Man's Podcast. I'm your boy EldoradoOmega, and today I have two of my colleagues, my peers, my partners. I have Izzy, well, that's him in the metaverse,
Type
Mr.
Williams, man.
Type Williams. That's Type Williams in the building, and I also have the Piedmont player, old LosLos in the
Los
building.
Los in the building.
So LosLos and Type Williams here. But today we're going to be talking about promoting ourselves. And we're all here at the barbershop Headmaster 3255 Peachtree Road. And you guys need to come in and check us out, have a sit down, blah, blah, blah. We'll talk about that. Okay, first, who want to start off, Los or Israel? I guess we're gonna talk about different subjects, but my idea was to promote ourselves. So I'm gonna let Los take off. And there he is, the Piedmont player.
In the house. Promotion of oneself. I just firmly believe that, everyone has their own entity that they need to bring to the forefront. I solely believe in a deep consistency about driving what you're trying to do all the way to the forefront.
I don't mean to cut him off, but his main thing is his keyword consistency.
Consistency. I love consistency. Consistency drives everything. So this is what I solely believe in.
Okay, you want to send it on over to Israel?
Yeah.
Or we're not in the metaverse. We're going to send it
This
on over
man
to
start calling me
Type
Israel.
Williams in the building.
Yeah, promoting yourself, man. You can't get nowhere without it. Can't build it. I read in a book called Destiny by T.D. Jakes. He said you can't build your project on the back of others. He said it'll cause people to stop. It'll cause people to start avoiding your phone call. So he said what you do is you build your project to the level that you need to build it to until it draws in your partner. And that's been a consistent thing for me. Build till you draw in your partner. So can't do that without self-promotion.
Big facts, big facts. So, Los, tell us what you got going on, man. We're going to promote ourselves.
I like to ask a lot of questions. I'm that type of guy. I like
Okay.
to ask questions, and I like to know what drives people to do what they do.
Okay.
And the questions that I had to ask today is just
Okay.
At this moment,
Type Williams.
Just Type Williams
Type
and Israel is all the
Williams.
same person.
yes, my boy Type Williams in the house. Just us.
What's
But
up?
what I wanted to know is what sparked the interest in the artificial intelligence, and how often do you do what you do to perfect your craft?
So what sparked the interest was, number one, I've been in music since I was 8. I started messing around with film creation in 2016 and actually tried to shoot my own film. Through trying to promote other projects, I learned how to edit my own stuff. So kind of all the skills that I'm having to use now for photorealistic AI, I kind of was doing it in an analog state before. So now you move to now. I seen a guy, y'all should follow him. His name Tyreek the Time Traveler on Instagram, and he had some clips. It was like, I think it was called like YN Time Travel. And he had like a YN of today going back in like racist times and like
Can you put that in layman's terms for the people who don't understand what a YN is?
young nigga
Okay, just
doing bad
okay.
stuff.
All right, got you.
And yeah, so that's what he was doing. I was like, now this is dope. This is different than just the little AI clips I seen. I liked the way it looked. And I said, if I know how to do that, I'm gonna run with it. And I just happened to click on his bio, and he had like a 1999 course, bought that. And from there, I just started the whole journey. And the turning point was once I did it and I was able to render a generation on Flow VO 3.1, and when the render came through, person on the screen looked like me. I said,
Okay.
if I can do me, I can do anybody.
So you knew you had something at that
I
moment.
knew I had something right there at that moment, and I just started doing shows from there. And like, man, you asked me how long would I work on it to perfect it? Man, I'd work on it all day, bro. I'd be up to 5 in the morning.
Oh, so it took you countless hours
Yeah.
to perfect this actual craft that you're doing.
Yes, and still putting in hours, still perfecting. It's still getting better, learning more stuff every day. So,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Now I tell you with me, you know, I sit in this barbershop here and I'm really around some highly intelligent individuals. For instance, the actual host here for Omega here, it trips me out because this guy is hella intelligent, you know.
Well, thank you, my brother.
Cap.
You know,
Damn.
I was just playing.
his promotion skills it just behooves me every single day. And the question is what I wanted to ask him too is how long have you been doing what you do far as promoting, and where did you come up with the idea of Omega?
You want to put me on the spot now? Okay, I'll tell you like this. You prior military as well as I am. Both of us prior military, okay? When I got out of the military, I kind of was trying not to be seen. So on social media, I changed my name to EldoradoOmega. Names have been changed to protect the innocent. I'm the innocent, you know. But I did that, and that stuck with me. And as far as like the podcast stuff, you know, I've been here in Atlanta, Georgia, for a year. And when I first got here, the first week I came here to this barbershop, and I met you, Justin. You just came here a few months ago. But I had this idea. You know, I used to DJ. I'm a man of many hats, I guess you would say it like that, because I don't put a ceiling on what I can do. I think I can do any damn thing. Okay. And I tried a lot of stuff, man. I had restaurants and all type of stuff. And you can't tell me that I can't do something because I'm gonna try it anyway. But like being here, right next to this jewelry store here, I'm not gonna give them any free promotion, but y'all know what's next door. And a lot of celebrities and so-called affluent people be there, right? So I came up with this idea. I said, man, maybe I can get some interviews because I'm trying to learn the social media stuff, right? So with anything, I'm pretty sure you guys do the same thing because, you know, I consider you guys to be brilliant as well. You know, and me myself, I know I'm sitting with 2 future millionaires, and I'd be glad when that day comes for both of y'all so y'all can throw your boy something. But I sat up countless hours, man, and I studied the craft of this stuff, man. I said, damn, it's only me, right? So how can I get audio, video, how can I get it to run together and put it together, whereas I can do it by myself? And this is what I came up with. Like I told you guys, I couldn't afford the actual cameras, so I went and got a contract, got cell phones. And I Googled Googled and YouTube different programs so that it could operate together. And I came up with a system. But you guys get on to me all the time, and I know it's nothing but love, and you want consistency, but it's hard to set the stuff up because the cameras die. And with Justin, you came to the realization and stated to me earlier that, damn, don't you have chargers at home? I do have chargers at home, but this is somebody else's shop. This is not my shop, your shop, or your shop. And we can't do exactly what we want to do. It's been fun leaving the stuff set up for a week out here, but then the owner might come in and say, hey, man, you got to move there because you got a wire going across the street.
Understood.
You know, or something like that. But the idea, the way I came into doing this part, the podcast part, is to try to get interviews with maybe just say like a Tyler Perry or T.I. or a Lil Baby or somebody like that from seeing them next door, right? Okay, so I saw some affluent people next door, but it's usually they want some money, which I don't have to give them for an interview, or they don't have time. I'm not saying nobody's brushed me off, but they just I'm asking them to do something that they probably can't do at that time because I don't have contact information to be on their schedule, so I try to shoot from the hip. And then if somebody agrees to do it, which they have, then I'm not ready because my phone's not charged, and you know this is not charged, or it's not ready. So the next thing I did was I said, okay, they don't want to interview with me because they don't know me. So that's when I came up with my little buddy.
I mean, man.
This my man right here.
EldoradoOmega.
Yeah, this is L Dog right here. And look, L Dog, my idea was with L Dog was to get him big on social media to where people wouldn't say, "Who is this guy that want to interview me?" They would come to me and ask me to do interviews with them, if that makes sense. That's what's going on inside my head, at the time. So I said, I'll
Great
do it.
idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I thought anyway. And it's been going good. And he's grown some subscribers on YouTube. And he's actually bigger than me.
Right.
But the idea was to have him go all over Atlanta and go somewhere, right? And we go to different restaurants or whatever type of entertainment venues, and we would review them. So if we just say we go to the barbershop here and be like, get a haircut, I would be mild-mannered, even if I got a fucked up haircut. I'd be like, yeah, it was okay, blah, blah, blah. But he'll talk shit. Man, that haircut was fucked up, man. He could say it was real without getting the lash, of the owners or whatever. Or if I go to some type of restaurant, man, that food was salty. I'll be like, hey, the food was salty, the service is okay. But, man, that shit was all fucked up. It was salty and nasty. The waitresses was trash, everything, So that was my idea for that. And he's growing, so we go out and record, do different stuff. And we got starting to get merch now, too. So it's growing. That's just my idea in my head.
Nice.
So when you guys get to be millionaires, I won't be too far behind, if that makes sense.
That's dope.
I'm going to be right on you. And Los, you said something to me the other day that stuck with me in my head. And I want you to talk about it. I'm going to ask you a question, too. Because I say you're going to be a millionaire with the idea that you got going on. I'm not going to speak on it. I want you to speak on it. But you told me something, man. You said you've seen it, before. I'm not going to speak on what you and I and Justin have done in the past, but we've all done some things that were not so legal to get money. And when you get money, sometimes your peers don't have money. And you stated that to me earlier, man. You were like, I keep telling you you're going to be a millionaire. You said, Lewis, man, you need to invest in this with me because I don't want to have the money by myself.
For sure.
And that touched me, man. I'm talking about that really touched me, man, because I feel you on that, man, because we might not have anything, but we're blessed now because the money that we do get and we do have. And we see some of our partners, man, that don't have it,
Right.
And you don't want them to be like thinking that, damn, I did you dirty or not doing this. Because you look out for somebody so damn long, they think they're entitled to it, if that makes sense.
Right.
Well, shit, they got the same opportunity to get. You starting I'm watching you start from the bottom. I'm watching this shit. I'm going to get this one, Lewis. I went with you. I'm going to get another one, Lewis. I'm going to get this one. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker for real. And I'm watching this shit. I was the first customer, but I ain't going to talk on your shit. Hey, man, look here, Piedmont player, LosLos. Tell us how you got the idea and tell us what the idea is of why I keep saying that you're going to be a millionaire.
Man, I tell you, my situation came from me actually getting burned in Atlanta, man. The first time I really got scammed was by EldoradoOmega, if you didn't know, with the cell phone deal. But, I came here and I just know relentless, period. I'm going to just, whatever I do, I'm going to do it to the best of my ability, no matter what it is. It's 100% all the time. So 100% feels normal. So, when you give 200%, then you really feel as if it's exertion, But, I've been fell in love with the fellas around me because the energy that they're giving, I'm able to bounce off and to just give my all. But stating back with what he said was, everybody being rich around, I'm military based, and so is Eldorado here. And I really truly believe in power in numbers and that you can get things done quicker, more efficiently, more effectively with practical plans of actions all the way through if you move with the numbers. And a lot of people don't believe in the numbers, and I don't understand why. But moving right along. But also, too, we have cars here for rent. So if you ever own Piedmont and Peachtree.
Who has the cars for rent?
We have the cars here actually myself.
Okay, there you
we
go.
right here in the barber shop, 3255
Peachtree.
Peachtree. So if you ever need a car,
What do you mean? I don't mean to cut you off, but what do you mean you got the car? What are you doing?
we actually have a rental car service
Okay,
here.
pop your shit. You gotta let them know.
So if you need a car and you in the city and you want to drop the top and show out
All
for a little
convertibles.
bit,
You got all convertibles.
we got
Tell
all
it.
convertibles right
Yeah.
here. You can go do your thing, swing and bang, and we can make it work.
Yes, sir.
But what I feel here, though, is that, I'm sitting with these intelligent gentlemen here, and I'm so ready to stir something up. I don't know what it is, and I'm trying to figure out, but we got to put some type of practical plan in action for us to come together as a head, because I can feel the everything about to erupt, and I know it's coming. So, I want y'all fellas to look out, and, I'm going to bounce it from here, because I feel like this man here is really kind of finna tie these things together, because he has the visuals going on. And this is my man Just here, and I want y'all to come in and check out the actual footage that he's putting down in virtual reality. It's insane.
You can't pop Justin. You can't pop
insane.
Justin shit. Let Justin pop his shit. Justin, pop your shit, dog.
Man.
So,
What you got
my
going
name
on?
is Justin, as they keep calling me. but
Oh, I mean Izzy.
in this world, I go
Type.
by Type Williams. Israel's just the character on one of my shows. I actually got like 7 shows, but they're all photorealistic AI. It's a newer thing that's on the scene. Man, I just been putting out a lot of shows. I actually came in connection with through my networking with a guy that is giving me a distribution deal. I don't want to say no numbers, but definitely life changing. And
Facts.
yeah, man, if y'all want to catch the shows while they, I got Stitch episodes that are smaller episodes that are a part of a big episode that you can see some of them. You just go on YouTube and go to Vital Time web series. And you can
Let me know how you can be reached on all social media platforms and the name of your shows, and I have my editing
man, let
team
me
put it on
finish,
there.
man.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to
back
cut you
up
off.
off me, bro.
I'm sorry, brother. My bad.
No, I was just playing.
These guys are smart. These guys are smart. These guys are smart, but they don't take no shit.
I'm finna knock Lewis off in the next episode. I'm gonna put you in the episode just to kill your ass.
Damn.
Nah, man. Listen, check it out. Vital Time web series. We got Vital Time. That's a show on there. We got The Balance. We got Mason and Mills. We got As Real as It Gets, and we got one of my favorites is The Professionals. So check it out. Follow me on Instagram at Gala GALA_films. And yeah, man, come check us out, man. We doing big business. The first distribution deal in U.S. history for a photorealistic AI series slate. So all these AI clips y'all seeing, they just clips. Ain't nobody packaged it in a professional business manner and took it to get a distribution deal. And I am the first. You heard it here first.
Hey, Type.
Eldorado,
You hear
Omega,
it
and
here.
Big Los, man.
Hey, Type. You mentioned how to view your stuff on social media, but I saw it on television on a different platform that you showed us here once. What's the name of that platform?
Oh, well, it ain't gonna be up there no more. It was on Relay. I got the Relay
Okay.
through Film Hub. So
Okay.
technically, I already have the distribution deal
Okay.
that I'm talking about through Film Hub.
Okay.
However, it wasn't no money with that. So we taking it off of that platform
Okay.
and going through our new network, which I won't say the name right now, but we're going through our new network. And this is paid, this is new, it's a bigger situation. It's actually a major U.S. distribution deal. So
Gotcha.
yeah, it was on a app called Relay.
Okay.
Now,
I thought maybe you had something in the works with Netflix and Tubi at one time also.
So yeah. So with the guy that's giving me the distribution deal, that's where he'll take it to. He'll
Gotcha,
take it to
gotcha.
Netflix. He'll take it to Tubi. He'll take it to Amazon, and even selling it to countries abroad. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Congratulations on that, bro.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
Now, what I wanted to know, like, I understand and I see exactly what's happening and how you do it, but I want to know what's the process. Once you start, I understand the system because I see the system, but what's the underlying process and how you start your creative workflow? What is the first thing you do when you start your creative process?
You know what's weird? Is I don't have a pre-script wrote or anything like that. I get inspired by people. So like, for example, right? I'm gonna just give you an example, right? I had Old School take a picture of me the other day.
Old School is the old man standing up.
Couldn't hear it, yeah, the white ass beard. So I had him take a picture of me the other day because I had on just a decent outfit, and I was like, and when he took the picture, I'm like, oh, I'm ready to put this in the next episode. So because I want this me looking like this in this next episode, I build a whole story just around that because I want to see this. And that's been consistent throughout. I put certain people in the show, like for example, Fly Ty, he wanted to be in one of the shows, and I, put him in one of the shows. But the fact that it was him, I'm like, okay, I got to create a whole thing around it and make it make sense. And so I get inspired by just people, man. People in general, yeah. We had Big Pudgy in there. He wanted to be, he was a comedian in the show. I was inspired by him. I created a whole show based around just him wanting to be in it because I'm inspired. So I get inspired by people. And then from there, it's, you might have your drink of wine. You might,
Okay, so the first thing, you got inspired by the people. Someone took a picture of you of what you had on, you're saying.
Right.
And then once they took the picture of you, what you had on, that's when you entered into the AI?
I entered into the world of like, what am I going to create to put this outfit in there? And sometimes I won't even know what the scene is. So for this particular scene, I was like, I just want to see what it looked like. And I prompted it, give me a scene of, my AI, I use Gemini, it already has all of my information stored and what each character's name is and stuff. So I'm like, yeah, give me a scene of Jay Arrow walking through Brickell, Miami. And this is how Whisk describes his outfit. And I'll put that description in and just see how it look. And once I see me walking, I'm like, where would he be walking to? And then I put that part in there once I figure that out. And then I'm like, well, this was probably the end. So what would happen at the beginning to lead to this? And I go back to the last episode I did. I'm like, okay, so we're going to start right here, and we're going to lead up to an ending that ends with this scene I put in. That's my process.
Now, I feel like this is genius because, the thing is with Just is that I do know how the system and process do work. I used to teach at the International Academy of Design and Technology. So I know about the system and process, what he's doing. And he doesn't realize that I know what I know, but to sit down and create a script from just a picture alone and come up with the words that he's coming is practically genius in my eyes.
Thank you, brother.
Because I know what it takes. You have people that's sitting around tables, storyboarding, scripting, for all you editors and all you people who know are in the movie industry, who knows what's the process. It's a lot that intakes. So you have one individual that's doing all of these steps and coming up with this actual system. Now, when I was listening to him, I heard him say Gemini. And Gemini we all know it's an AI program that's prompted that you can use. But so now using Gemini, what is your actual next process once you come through Gemini?
Once I come through Gemini and I actually had a prompt, then I'll take the prompt over to my software that I use is Flow VO 3.1, even though I'm getting some new softwares. And I'll take that over there and, the pictures that who's ever in this scene, if it involves people, I'll throw the pictures in there that's going to give me I throw the pictures in there that's going to give me the highest probability to get the look that I want. And you can load up to 3 pictures in Flow right now. And then I generate. Now sometimes it might take 20 generations to get. It might take 20 generations to get
so when you
the right
speak
clip.
So when you speak of generations, don't mean to interrupt you. It's just you got so much information that's in your head, man. We trying to pick you apart to really get a greater understanding. So when you say that, now where you stopping you there? When you say that the generations, That mean that you prompting over again?
Nah, so basically, the best way to train generations is you put it's like when you go to a website and it says loading, and you gotta wait for it to load 100%. That's what a generation is. I took this prompt that I created over in Gemini, I added it over here in Flow. I added the pictures that I think will give me the highest probability for the character to look the way I need them to, and then I click submit. And then when I click submit, you take the prompt from Gemini, put it in Flow, add the pictures that give you the highest probability for the character you're trying to see, submit it, and then generation is waiting for that thing to load. Once it hit 100%, it'll upload the visual that AI put together based upon the pictures and information that you put in, and you choose whether to keep it or regenerate it, fix the prompt, then you keep it, and the one you keep, that's the one you end up using and editing.
So
I do the music too. You know, I write all my music too.
You guys are throwing me for a loop with the AI talk. It sounds like y'all talking Chinese. Okay, so I got a question now. Well, first let me plug my stuff.
Pause.
My boy, pause, yeah. Let me plug my merchandise. Okay, my boy L Dog down here, he came up with a little clothing line, y'all. So he got some merch out. So it's gonna be available. Well, it's available now, but I don't know how to reach it to get it to the masses. But my man over here, Type Williams, I know at one time you were building websites. You were showing me that's one thing you had in your repertoire. So once I learn out how to do that, I'm gonna have you can get your L Dog gear from your boy EldoradoOmega.
You need to give me a picture of the L Dog shirt, and I have a character put it on in the show.
Okay, gotcha. Now, the Piedmont Player, I know you had some gear and stuff. So how can they get in touch with you, and how do you distribute your merch?
All right. If you know the name of my merchandise is called State of Mind. State of Mind _ATL. You want to order a shirt? We starting to post and put everything on that right now as we speak. And also too, what I wanted to bring to the table too, you know, you have just over here talking about artificial intelligence. If you're trying to get in artificial intelligence, I tell you there's a great course online that's called Kosovo or Corsive. And I completed it not too long ago, and it's a dope course, and I'm just trying to just give game for free because after a while we're going to start charging for it. But what has picked up was Gemini, Claude, DeepSeek, and it's a whole array of other artificial intelligence that it'll put you in the state of mind to know what's going on and give you prompts and teach you to use prompts prolifically in the way that you can create things that's going on, you know. So I'm just trying to just put it out there because after a while it won't be free. So y'all stay in tune. And
hey, Just
What up?
the camera's on you now, but while you're over there checking your phone, I hope there's Netflix calling you.
It is.
But oh, my bad. But look, check this out. Just I know on the show you have different stuff. Do you have merch and stuff for your content as well? And if so, how
I
do
do.
you?
I do, but I haven't put the business together
Okay.
to sell it. Like the Type Williams shirt from Vital Time.
Gotcha.
And, you know, I already ordered one, but I'm gonna have to reorder it to another.
Okay.
But yeah, all of that's coming, man. But see, when
Gotcha.
I come out with my merch, I'm coming with a software that's connected to my shows.
Okay.
That allows like whatever's been worn in the show, at the end it's gonna be called Shop That Look, and it's like you're able to.
I remember you speaking on that. Gotcha.
Yeah,
gotcha.
whatever's in the show you want to buy, you know, you can order it from right there.
dope.
Well, what about the audio? I understand you do your own music as well. So how can they get that? Can they download albums or songs, or how does that work?
So for me with music, I say use Sono. But the thing is with Sono, you can use the free version and create all the music you want to, but you just don't own it. Sono Pro is like $100, maybe a little cheaper, 90 something. A year you pay for that, you own 100% of the beat and the words. The
See,
lyrics.
I never knew that. So Sono Pro.
Sono Pro, you own 100% of whatever you create on there.
But you got to pay. It can't be the free version.
it can't
free
be the
version
free
you
version.
don't own.
Hey guys, I know I understand that it's all fine and dandy, But we're not here to promote Sono. We're here to promote ourselves. I'm talking about your music on your show.
That's how you get into music through
That's how you
Sono
get.
Pro.
So I can't just go out and stream your stuff. I mean,
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
lost.
So it's a couple of things, right? So you giving game to people that's listening, that's wanting to learn how to do it.
Gotcha.
Right. So it's like one of the things that you're gonna need as a filmmaker in the AI. The one of the things you're gonna need as a filmmaker in the AI world is you're gonna need music behind scenes, and that music, whether you write I write all my own songs, but I ain't have the money to go to the studio and record and do it how I wanted to. But with Sono, I can put them same lyrics in and say I want a girl singing on the hook. That's a black girl. I want a rap singing verse, and Sono's gonna put it. Sono's gonna put it together, and you take that 100%, that music you own 100%, and you put it on your shows, and then you want to take that same music that you own 100% and sign it up for DistroKid, which is gonna put you on every platform, all the stuff that we listen to music on.
Gotcha.
And then you want to take that same music and sign it up for BMI or ASCAP so that it's tracked in every capacity. And all of that leads to a check, man.
Okay. Well, hey man, I appreciate the wisdom and the knowledge that you guys have instilled in me, and hopefully you guys out in the audience have picked up on some stuff. Before we part ways, I would like to ask, do you guys have any gems that you like to drop or anything you'd like to say to the people? Just?
I have anything I want to say to the people. I think that the greatest thing that you can learn in life outside of what God you follow is how to treat people.
Facts.
If you learn how to treat people, your destiny, there's no cap on it. If you don't know how to treat people, you're only going so far. But when you know how to treat people, I think that alone has been one of the best blessings of my life, is that I learned how to treat people.
True.
I learned how to learn how to treat people, and building what God has given all of us, discernment. I think those are two things to master along this journey of life. And if you do, it will give you a higher probability of having a successful destiny.
Gotcha. Okay, my man Los is coming back. Los, do you have any parting words? We're about to get out of here.
Oh, y'all, it's over with.
We're trying
Okay,
to wrap it up. And we need you to drop some gems to the people, man.
yeah, man. You know, I'm just gonna always give it to you, man. Consistency is the key, man. Do everything 100% every day, like your life depending on it, man. No, every rock turned, every stone picked up, all the grass cut. Don't play with it. You got to go. You got to go hard. There's no substitution for hard work and consistency.
Thanks.
So you just go like no other. Give it your best. Do whatever you got to do to be successful, but just don't do anything illegal. You know what I mean? Because time is the most precious thing that you have. You know,
Facts.
and they will take that away.
Facts. Hey, man, I'd like to thank you guys for joining me, being the co-host of the show again. I really appreciate the knowledge that you guys have instilled in, to myself and to the audience. Like Type Williams said, in other words, to break it down further, treat people with respect, treat people how you would like to be treated. And the Piedmont player over there, I every time I look at him, the only thing that hit my head is hybrid. He always yelling hybrid. But consistency is the key. Consistency. And only thing I can say, I guess I'll take my parting words will be from Ricky Smiley. I would say do all things decent and in order. Treat people with respect like Type says, and everything should go well for you. If you see somebody having a bad day, try to do something positive for them, And with that being said, I guess we're going to go ahead and get out of here,
Sweet.
Thank y'all for coming
nothing
out.
To say something kind to somebody. Sometimes a kind word, man, to go a long way.
Facts. Love, peace, and hair grease, y'all. We out of here.
Okay.
We out.